Honey, is something going on? I came back to the house with my mother, but there were a bunch of people that I didn't know there as well. We were left in the hallway bickering with them. What is going on?
Well, all those people that were there were the actual tenants of that home. Don't you see what is happening?
What do you mean, the actual tenants? That doesn't make any sense. That is our home. How could there suddenly be tenants there? Where are you right now? How could you be somewhere else while I'm dealing with this?
I'm not there right now because I am thinking over how living with such a man that you are is making my life a mess. Right, I had delivered you some documents. Did you happen to get those? Did you happen to take a minute to look into them? Your mother should have a look at a couple of them as well.
What kind of documents? What? You're telling me over the phone right now that we are getting a divorce? How could you be doing this so suddenly? What did I do wrong to the extent that we need to get a divorce? Had you been planning this the entire time?
You can't think of anything that may have prompted this. The fact that you have no awareness of what you've been doing is giving me goosebumps. You really have no clue? The fact that I've been living with you for so long in misery, and you don't have the tact to think you actually did in fact do anything wrong. I can't stand to live with you anymore. So please just sign those documents and send them back to me. If you don't consent to signing it, well, you can let me know by filing a lawsuit.
Honey, I know that I made some wrong choices. If you can let us talk about it, I promise that I will do my best to fix those wrongs. But a divorce like this? So suddenly? I don't have anyone else. If you let this go through, what am I going to do? Besides, I don't have anywhere to go right now if I were to leave. So can we stop all this for a moment, and can you leave some potential for forgiveness? I'm begging you.
I really thought there was a chance that I could love a man like you. I realize that now it was a naive choice of mine. You really have no idea of everything that you've done up to this point. I guess it could be better to live on without a guilty conscience. Ignorance is bliss, they say. Do you want to know why? You will continue to go through divorces even after this one. Can you do me a favor and just disappear from my life? The longer I stay in contact with you, the more my blood starts to boil.
I am begging you right now. What in the world did I do? Can you please just tell me? Surely there is something that I can recall, and then we will be able to fix this horrible situation that we are in.
Are you that curious? You really need me to lay it all out for you? Fine, I'll let you have it. I guess you should know exactly how you pushed me into this position. Who would have known that someone such as yourself would grace our presence in this house? You go by Yasmin, is that correct? Please spare our child. We know that they still have a lot to learn in this world. I have one son and one daughter, but having lost their father at such a young age, it was very difficult for them to cope. On top of that, my second ended up coming to us much later, and we didn't give enough attention to their important age gap. Anyway, having someone with such a great background like you here is an honor. I am glad that you were able to meet me today. Thank you for all of the hospitality. Your son must hold a lot of responsibility in this house. He is a great person. He might be a bit distracted by his new life and marriage, but I will try to give that aspect of your relationship with him as much weight as I can. I wouldn't want to get in the middle of a mother and her son. Really? It would have been difficult to find such a person as my son, no less. Now, as you say that, it has been quite difficult to get into contact with him lately. You work at the same company, so you would understand that the pay isn't as luxurious as one would seem. It's not the esteemed job as one would hope for at this stage in life. At the very least, we should give our daughter a nice set of brand new jewelry. Don't you think? What do you mean? How could you say such a thing? Not to divulge too much, but I don't think we have the budget even for that. I would like to choose something as nice as that as you could imagine, but I don't believe that we are at the liberty to provide such a gift. If that won't work, what are you saying that is going to work? You are wanting to move into my son's brand new home, and you can't think of something luxurious to provide for our family. This should be a give and take. I understand that, but I am still coming from where I was raised. This will be my first time out of my parents. We have made a conscious effort to work hard in order to afford something right in the middle of the city, but extending that too far is going to make this incredibly difficult. So this means that you don't really want children. Do you not want to get married after all? Do you honestly think that you'd get married to my son and then could live and eat well without having to work? You want to enjoy a lavish life, but you are going to give it all up over a little set of jewelry that someone would actually wear. I really don't mean it like that. Besides, if you really need something like that in order to prove that I am ready for this marriage, I think that I should wait and make a decision after I talk with him. We are trying to invest in a good home, and are trying to avoid anything unreasonable for the time being because our budget is limited. I hope that you can understand. If that is the case, then I hope you don't forget to sign that housing contract together with my son. I guess I will have to forget about the jewelry for the time being. No matter what, I guess that should be more of the husband's responsibility. Other than that, you shouldn't suggest that we are the ones taking full responsibility for the house. Can you agree to sign a joint contract? Do you understand what I mean? Yes, I understand. If he wants to sign it jointly, then I will give him the opportunity to do just that. Honey, your mother kind of tore me a new one today. She was trying to convince me of a whole bunch of things for the marriage and the house. She was suggesting that I should purchase an expensive set of jewelry if I didn't want to sign a joint contract for the place we are looking at. It was like she was trying to tell me to pick and choose one or the other. But as you know, that apartment is one that my dad ensured that I could afford from his toiling all these years. If we would pick something more expensive and agree to do a joint contract, I would never even in my lifetime be able to repay it all.
I think you're making it sound harder than it needs to be. If you are thinking that we would live the rest of our lives together, side by side, don't you think it is a good idea to split the contract and do it jointly? My mom's opinions seem reasonable, but it seems like you don't want to agree with her. If you really don't want to do it, then you should say that to her. Don't try to poke around and see what no one else is seeing.
Poke around? I thought that I should talk to you about it first. Am I going into this marriage all by myself? It's something we have to do the whole way together. If something like this should come up, and I think it would be better to discuss between the two of us, shouldn't I take the time to at least let you know? If you're going to agree with your mother on this, I don't have any intention of deprecating you for it. But I don't know why you would have to be so sharp about it.
Do you not hear yourself? I want to live in that house, so you should make it happen for us. That is what I am hearing from you. Knowing that, do you think that I am coming off sharp? This is a family operation. You need to start seeing these things from more points of view than your own.
You know that I never had any intention of making it come across that way. But if we are already cracking under the weight of this decision, I don't know what to think about everything else that is involved with this marriage. Honey, these kinds of conversations are what is important in a marriage. We shouldn't have any secrets. If we should get down or become stressed over any aspects of it, we should make sure to heal it as quickly as possible. Don't you agree with what I am saying?
I get it. I apologize for saying all that. But what should we do about this? I think you need to start thinking of who you are talking to when you open up about these things. If you break out of the gate saying all these rash things, then the person listening is going to get upset with you. Don't forget that you are starting arguments about my mother. I won't tolerate that, however much you want to seem justified in this situation.
Sure, I will think about that next time. I am sorry for bringing your mother up.
How was your honeymoon? It must have been an amazing experience to be able to travel abroad. Was there a lot for you to see and enjoy?
It was a good experience. I don't get to leave a whole lot because of my job, so it was nice to do the honeymoon and some traveling at the same time. Killing two birds with one stone. Anyway, wow. Did you make all of this yourself? It all looks really good. I can't imagine how long it took you to make everything. Does it? All right, we will have to make some more food. Do you think you could help out a bit? Before the marriage, you had been a guest. I think you should be included in the family labor now. Do you want me to show you what I want?
Sure, I can do that. What would you like me to help out with?
I think first we should get some of the ingredients ready and then get this ready to grill. Also, we should put this together and make sure that you emphasize the plating. It is easy to judge how good a food is when it is something that everybody knows how to make, so make sure that it looks perfect. We can never serve anything under perfection to our children. They should have the highest standards to see what they should strive for in life. So, these should be seasoned and decorated. Don't forget any of it, all right?
Sure thing. You won't have to worry about me not knowing my way around. Just let me know what I can do to take a bit of the load off your back.
There is nothing that should evade our eyes. These principles should transfer over into your general housework. After you have been doing it for a while, I think you will get the hang of it. We shall see it to believe it. How about first you stop that housework and come over to my house so that you can see how everything is done?
That should be okay. But we both do work, so it will be hard to take days off to come over. Maybe if I can't come after work every day, I can start to come on the weekends as well. I am usually resting on the weekends from work, but I can see how learning how to make this all will make this worthwhile for all of us.
If you say that, then I guess there is nothing we can do about it. But sometimes we do have to take days off in order to be with our families. You know that much already. Hey, what is with that look on your face? Are you all right? You don't like anything that I am doing for you. It doesn't seem like you are going to be grateful about any of this. What kind of mother-in-law these days would go out of their way to help out like this?
Not at all. I am very grateful. But I didn't realize that you had been doing so much of the legwork. I think that I should apologize. Anyway, I am just fine eating what I can make myself.
I want to do this all so that my son doesn't starve. You should dote on your husband until the day you die. He is the oldest in our family, so he is an important person in our lives. Do you understand that? This is for him more than it is for you. Besides, your mother will be happy knowing that someone else is teaching you how to be a better wife and mother.
I can't believe I finally made it home. I couldn't imagine how hard being married was going to be. All of my friends seem so happy. Is a normal marriage like this, or is it just mine?
Marriage is a union between two people with entirely different lives. Of course it is going to be difficult. But I heard that my mom taught you how to make a whole bunch of new food. Did you bring anything back? Does it taste just like my mom's?
It really was nice of her. I showed a lot of interest in the whole process, so I was able to learn a lot. Do you think you will care about all this next time, though? I can do all of this myself. Your mom is getting older, and I don't want her to stress over having to make this all herself all the time, right? Do you think that you could talk to her and explain that I can do it all myself?
Yeah, I get that. Hey, I've got just the way to tell her that. How was going over to her house and learning how to make all of this food together? Well, she shouldn't have done all that. Of course you can say that you don't want to make everything by hand, but unless you have the touch she has, don't you think it'll be difficult to do all of that yourself?
What? I have to go to work just the same as you do. I come back from work at the same time and place as you do. So, are you saying that I should just add in going to your mother's house every night? When do you think that I will get the time to rest?
Well, I don't think that the work women do is as difficult. How hard could it be to learn how to make food? Besides, if you continue to learn, then you will be able to make the food we need even better in no time. Who do you think is going to make the food if you don't?
So, you are saying that you should be able to rely entirely on your wife as she shows you some kind of domestic servitude? Do you think that this is what I wanted when I married you? The reason that I decided to marry you is because I enjoyed spending time with you. But now I see how much you are deliberating and how to work me to the bone, and it's making me really disappointed in you.
Working you to the bone? I am just giving you realistic advice for life. Besides, did she have anything to say to you that wasn't realistic?
She wants a daughter-in-law that can be like her own daughter. How difficult could that be?
What are you trying to say? Then I guess that you should try to fill in the role of a son even though you are just a son-in-law? That is what I am talking about here. I don't wish to fulfill some substituted filial piety in this marriage.
Don't do that. Also, didn't we promise that we would divide our finances? Covering all of our living expenses and then putting some away into our savings should all come out to around $2,000. We need to save that much every month to get by. So don't think about meddling into anything that is left over, okay?
You're being so polite about this, huh? I have no use in spending all the money. I have no reason to let my financial management get all messy. Let's just work on that separately. I don't want to spend any more time bickering about this.
Have you been busy lately? I am sorry to have to contact you like this while you are in the middle of working. No, it's okay. Is everything all right?
I was just wondering if you had a moment to talk. You know that it is about the age that Julie will be going into university. Although I don't really think I have enough money to be able to send her the entire way. Do you think that you could help me with her tuition? You have gone out and gotten a job and got married, so I don't think it should be unreasonable to ask. If you would be able to pitch in about $1,000 a month, that would be great. I apologize for asking.
Of course I am the person you should come to ask about this. Julie is part of the family. We should all be able to pitch it a bit for her. If she wants to be able to study anything, then who are we as adults to tell her no? Anyways, I also wanted to ask if you had changed your refrigerator recently. By the looks of it, the rubber seems to be peeling a bit. I think that it is the same one you've been using since Dad was alive, like 15 years ago.
Oh, it's fine enough to use. Don't worry about it. Also, could you keep it a secret from your wife? If she would ever know, I'm not sure how she would react.
Don't worry about that. Why wouldn't she be able to understand this? If she would end up being that kind of person, I would feel guilty for having her stay here. Besides, we agreed that there would be money that each of us could use. She has no reason to interfere with mine. You shouldn't have to worry about anything.
I feel a bit better with you saying that. I will tell Julie that she needs to start saving a bit more as well. Honey, you know that this year is my mother's 70th birthday, right?
70th birthday? Who makes a big deal out of that these days? 70 was just a normal birthday, and I can count to 7 on both of my hands. Do you think we really have to do anything? We should just be able to go over to her house and have dinner.
But it's her 70th birthday? A lot of people don't do a lot for someone's 60th birthday. I get that, but everyone does something for the 70th. We should go out and do something for her birthday dinner. We don't get the opportunity to go out with her all that often.
Then do you think that you can go by yourself? I see that I am going to be busy that day, so I won't be able to do anything.
What? You are her only son-in-law and you can't find the time to go and see her? I have been trying to act like a daughter to your mother. You need to try and be more hospitable to my mother. Are you just trying to reap the benefits of this marriage without doing anything you're expected to otherwise?
Do you think I'm doing it on purpose? I can't because I have to work. Who would say that I am a free rider in this situation?
Anyone would buckle down and help me out a bit in this situation. What kind of schedule do you have that makes you so busy? You can't even go out to dinner?
I have important things to do. Just go by yourself.
Oh my. What has brought you here today? I thought you would be better resting at home because you don't have work today. Mom, it's your birthday! Shouldn't I have come to see you? But I am sorry that I couldn't bring Dan. He has a lot of work to do lately and won't be able to make it today. I asked him to come with me, but he told me he had a lot of deadlines to meet. That's just fine. One's 70th birthday isn't all it is cracked up to be. I am doing just fine. But it just irks me that he couldn't be here for you today. Everyone should have some time to come and celebrate you. I am really regretful that I just didn't make him come. Oh, don't be. I am just as happy with you coming so we could have dinner and hang out together.
There is nothing else that you should worry about. Anyways, are you hungry? Do you have anything that you'd want me to make?
No, I will cook for you this time. All these years you've been cooking on my birthday and even on your own birthday. I will do it this time for you. We should also go and visit your mother. We should be thinking about her on this day as well, as she is the one that gave you life.
You really put a lot of thought into this. Let's do that. It's been a long time since I have gone out to see her, too. Ever since the burial, I don't think I have gone to visit. You really have put a lot of effort into my birthday this year, my beautiful daughter.
I'm back from... What in the world are you doing? What are all these bottles laying around?
I wanted to meet up with all of my friends from school that I haven't seen since last year. We ended up here because we had nowhere else to go. Anyway, do we really have no food in this house? Everyone was eating whatever and they didn't like it, so they went off to another restaurant.
Are you trying to show off right now? Surely this alumni hangout wasn't that important event you were talking about. It is my mother's 70th birthday and you are here boasting about your alumni meetup. How could you compare these two things? I had explained how important it was and you still look past that. And for this?
This is more important to me, obviously. And if I were to tell you the truth, you wouldn't have liked that answer. How could you compare a family event to something important to me on my personal schedule? Right. You know that Julie's birthday is next month, right? You should put together something really nice for her. It will be the first birthday celebration you put together, so it should be really nice. Julie is still pretty young, so it should look good for all of her friends that are going to come.
What? That's what you have to say to me in this situation? You didn't have the decency to come to my mom's birthday, but you are telling me that I should plan something for your family? You aren't addressing what I was talking about at all? If you want a grand celebration for your sister, then you do it. Why are you telling me to do these things that you plan to take no part in assisting with?
What do you mean? I will do it next year. Should I send you money for planning it? Yeah, I should send you money so that you can do it. How much do you think it'll be? Like $100?
What? We are both getting monthly pay. What do you mean, give me money? Have you spent everything that we've been saving?
We decided that we won't meddle in each other's money, remember? Why are you assuming that?
You're saying that you'll lend me money, that's why. I obviously know how much you are making a month. Why would you need to ration it out for me?
Fine. I am giving Julie $1,000 a month. Are you happy now? We decided that we wouldn't meddle in each other's finances. Doesn't this count as some sort of breach?
I don't really care about what you do and don't spend money on. But if you are going to phrase this as you lending me money, I don't like that. We should just trust each other and hold each other accountable for both of our finances. We are living and dividing our livelihood based on each other's finances anyway. Is it no longer enough? Are you saying that you are struggling with your expenses? If you're worried about something, just tell me.
Jeez, why are you getting all up on me about this? Just let me figure out what is working for me or not.
So, was last night fun for you? You call your friends over and ball out drinking with them all night long?
Why are you being like this so early in the morning? Do you have to pick a fight with me like this all the time? I need to have some freedom in this relationship as well.
My mom's birthday wasn't just something frivolous. She is getting older. Knowing that, you are still trying to get me to warm up to your family and be like a daughter to your mother. But you're treating me and my family like this? Also, I'll pretend like you didn't say what you mentioned to me last night. I will just keep that to myself and not hold it against you.
What I said yesterday. What did I say?
If you are that curious, then I guess you should conjure up some of your lost memories. Is it my responsibility to flip through everything that had gone down for you? This proves just how much you ended up drinking last night. Enough that you don't even remember anything. Think about that next time.
Why are you being so harsh with me about this? I know I messed up yesterday. I get that. Can you not just acknowledge that and then we can move on? I don't know why you are trying to make me feel so bad about this. It is quite irritating.
I'll just stop talking about this for now.
What are you suggesting? I never expected to hear this from you.
What? Can't you see that I am working right now? This should be someone else's responsibility.
Then come at lunchtime. That should be fine. Why have you been so angry with me lately? Is there a reason that you've been acting like this? Don't you remember that yesterday was Julie's birthday? It was her 20th birthday. Do you think having nothing to say to her was normal? Being someone in her family now?
What do you mean? You are being like this because I didn't tell your sister happy birthday? You know, you should be embarrassed by yourself right now. You need to keep this kind of conversation at home. Why are you bringing it into the office and making everyone uncomfortable?
She called me crying, so I decided to call right now. She had been waiting all day for something to come from you, but it never came, so she called me all upset. We get married, and this is how you spend her first birthday party with us? By creating a problem? You need to call her and apologize. Maybe send her a gift to make up for it. Okay?
Why should I have to do that? You should have been the one to arrange things for her. Do I have to do two things at once all the time? Is that how partners are supposed to go about these things?
Do you think that we are in the same position? It feels different to her when things are given by me rather than someone like you.
I don't really know what to say to that. You are begging me to do things that you never even thought of doing yourself? What have you ever done for my mother? I don't think you have ever given nor done anything for her. Given that, what are you trying to say now that I didn't arrange things for her birthday? It shouldn't be like this. There are many things that I can't tell you. Has there been a single time that I begged you to do something? Besides, aren't your public and private lives supposed to be kept separate? It seems like yours have gone all messy these days.
What? Messy? If you would have just done this yourself from the beginning, do you think that we would still be bickering about it? We are fighting because you didn't do something that you should have done. Why should I have to listen to you complain about this when it is your fault, but you are still trying to pin it back on me?
Whatever. I don't know what I am trying to get through your skull by spitting at you right now. Forget it. We need to talk about it later at home. You're just stressing me out by not wanting to understand anything.
Fine. We'll do this at home. It's better that way.
So, should we get on with what we have to talk about? My team at work really went through having to hear me yell at you over the phone. How do you feel knowing that they all think you are a big disruption now?
Hey now, do you know what I really hate now? The fact that you said before we got married that you would take care of everything for me. It doesn't seem like you're being very consistent. If you weren't committed from the beginning, then you should have just said that.
What do you mean that I haven't been consistent enough? Do you even understand the root of why this has become such a big issue? It's because of how you have constantly been pressuring me into everything up to this point. I have been trying to get you to understand that if you want to do something, then you should be leading it yourself.
I am the oldest in my family. Do you think that I ever had to do anything that I enjoyed from my family growing up? Why did you choose to marry me if you couldn't understand that?
Because I thought that you were a good person. But now all you do is demand things from me and it's making me really angry. At least take the initiative to meet me in the middle and then come back to complain if I'm not doing something right. Why do I have to be the one to handle everything for this family? Besides, if you could have been someone to contribute a bit to my own mother's birthday, then I would have helped out with your sisters.
Jeez, would you quit it? How long are you going to keep bringing this up? I had said that I was sorry for what I did. Why do you have to keep backpedaling and bringing it up over and over again?
Because I am holding out this grudge. Wouldn't you? I value my family and the time that we spend together, so I am not going to forget anything that happens to them.
Okay. Let's just settle this as something wrong on the both of us and move on. I will try to do better next time.
Fine. I'll deal. I didn't want to have to get into these altercations only a few months into this marriage, but I guess this is how it's going to be.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
It's the holidays. I told you that you need to take some days off and come help me out, didn't I? When do you think we are going to plan everything if you aren't here?
I apologize. I was working, so I had to get her later than you may have wanted. The holidays are some of the busiest times of the year. We are doing our annual reports at the office. I will try to be a bit earlier if I can from now on.
I can't do this without you. I know you have work, but there is a lot to get done here as well.
I apologize. I have to go to work, so there isn't anything that I can do about it. And your son should know about this too. If you ask him about it, then he should be able to say the same thing.
Are you trying to trick me into thinking that you two are the same? It doesn't seem like you know your obligations in being a daughter-in-law. On top of that, you should already be home early and get things ready for your husband by the time he gets home. He should be able to walk in, sit down, and eat. You are his wife. There isn't anything that he knows how to do, so you need to take it upon yourself and uphold your marital obligations. You are doing all of that, aren't you? After what I had heard him talking about earlier, you must not be cooking very well.
He already eats a lot of meat at work. If he eats too much of it outside of work as well, then it will be bad for his overall health. I am keeping tallies on his health. If he is coming to you and saying that my food doesn't taste exactly how he wants it, then I guess I am sorry for that.
Are you saying that everything I feed him is ruining his health? I don't know how you could be going from 1 to 10 and naming out everything that is wrong in his life. Oh, whatever. Why aren't you in the kitchen already? Oh, what is my life? To have a daughter-in-law who knows how to do nothing but play around. This house looks like she is running it, and it's not a good look. Oh, jeez. Son, could you come over here and massage my shoulders for a bit? I had to cook all this food by myself. My body isn't what it used to be.
Then you should have asked Yasmin to help you. I don't know how you could be doing all of this by yourself.
I need to do this myself if I want it to turn out how I like it. I told her that she needed to come early and help, but she couldn't even do that. She should have been able to come and help with dinner instead of me doing it. I had to will all my strength to get it done by the time you got here.
I don't know why she wouldn't want to help out. You should have been able to rest and she could have done all of it. I am really sorry for putting you through that. You know, I can give you some money so that you can buy some vitamins or something to make your body more relieved after working. I couldn't live without you at all. I want to be able to repay you somehow.
It's fine. All young people are like that these days. I was talking to my friends about it, and even their families are struggling a bit with it. People really should be more willing to take care of their families.
I guess there isn't much we can do about that. I really want you to know that I am grateful for you, okay? I don't think I've ever seen a mother work so hard.
Let's eat our dinner. I made a bit of everything.
You really are the best. Have you noticed that I have been losing some weight ever since getting married? I am worried that I might be left in just skin and bones if this keeps going on. But I come back to your house and I feel a lot better.
That is good. I can package up some food for you to take back home before you leave.
Did you think that you weren't supposed to go to my mom's house tonight? I went to her house because she was lonely.
What? When would she have said something like that? I thought you had originally planned to go there tonight already.
Well, everyone else has something going on. If one person doesn't show up for someone, it can still have them feeling lonely. But would you have known that?
And? What are you trying to say right now? Your mother gets a little lonely, so we are just supposed to show up? What about my mom? Your mom has your entire family. But if I am not there for my own mother, then she really doesn't have anybody to rely on. Despite that, we are still not there for her.
Well, I will be here. I think we need groceries. You should go do that by yourself.
This is how you are going to ask me to do something for you? Why are you constantly trying to start trouble with me?
How could you call that starting trouble? We have to think about our family and put them first. You are my wife and now a part of this family. So is there anything that you shouldn't have to do for me? When did I start mentioning your mother? It's normal that when a woman gets married that they start making an effort to join the husband's family.
I didn't take you to be such a patriarchal person. So you had just pretended to be this open-minded person while we were dating? Don't you think that this has turned into some deceptive marriage on your part?
Don't say anything that you don't mean right now. Also, it won't even be a few days and it'll be my mother's 70th birthday. She wants to travel, so we should plan the end of our year around that.
You talked about my mother's birthday like it was just some random day. But you are talking about your mother and wanting to plan a vacation for her? Don't you know the saying that a man should never go back on his word? How could you be changing your perspective like the flip of a coin?
So does this mean that I should send your mom on vacation too? Besides, she shouldn't have to cook or anything on that day. You should prepare to do all the food arrangements. She's getting quite old now. Should we not be putting in more effort to take care of her? I almost forgot to bring it up. Do you think that we should move in with her? We want to give Julie this place so that she can live alone. She keeps saying that she wants to make a career in entertainment. She should have a space to work from home and not be disturbed while she is practicing singing and stuff.
Fine. Do what you want. Hearing this now, I really am speechless. I don't know what else to say. I will not be going on any trips that you plan for her. If you want to do something foreign with your mom, then you should go and do that. Because you'll be preparing the house anyway.
Why are you talking about this so plainly this time? You sound weird.
This is just what you want to hear, isn't it? You only hear what you want out of everything I have to say. Do whatever you want, however you'd like.
So that's why he didn't come. That's really strange for someone to do. Look, you are going to get really exhausted if you live the rest of your life with someone like that. And you know that moving into his mother's home is going to be really hard on you as well. That makes me really worried.
Yes, so I am thinking about getting a divorce. He can go on his trip and then we'll sell the house. I am already putting that plan into motion. Back when we were negotiating the joint contract, he was swamped with projects and forgot to sign it. So now it is in my name and I have the rights to take whatever measures I feel are necessary. So what could be the problem?
Is that going to work? I am worried that you are going to feel guilty on top of all this. If your father was here and this was the situation, he never would have stayed quiet. He would have went and broke that man's legs.
I would have wanted to see that. Sometimes I think about that too. He keeps telling me what to do and then will be really blunt about it. He has no class in the way that he negotiates things. Besides, he went on and on about wanting to manage our finances separately, but he keeps handing out money with no plan. I didn't think he was going to be like that at the beginning. He isn't planning for our future.
You should do what feels right with you. I will always take your side.
Thank you, Mom. I feel a lot stronger with you on my side.
I will be heading out with my mom on our trip. I haven't been there either, but I think I have it all planned out.
You're not even leaving the country. I didn't think it would stress you out so much. We will talk about some things when you get back. Is your sister going along with you?
It's a family trip, so yes. While I am away, you should clean up the study area for my sister. We should be moving into my mom's right when we get back. So keep that in mind and start tidying the space up.
I got it. You should get going. I wanted to get my time alone while you were on the road.
All right, I didn't think you'd be so agitated. I'll see you back here in a week. Hello, you scheduled a move for today? I'm here with 3 workers and 2 trucks. I see that you requested things to be moved to 2 separate destinations, so the transportation and labor costs will be a bit higher than usual. Will that be all right?
Of course. I figured out the rough estimate of the cost, so that should come out to about what I predicted. If you have anything you need to ask me about, please do. I don't want to see this person again, so please don't mix up any of the luggage.
Sure thing. How should I split up the electronics?
You can send it with his stuff. It was everything that I used with him. It all has a negative sheen on it now. Anyways, thank you for coming to help move all of this.
Sure. Okay, guys, let's package all this up. Where should we send this dressing table?
You can send that to this city that I have written down here. I think everything going to the other place will end up being a bit lighter.
I will put it in this truck then. Did you happen to schedule cleaning services as well?
Yes, I have it scheduled with another company for tomorrow. So please have everything out by today.
Sure, we will do just that.
It is a real shame that you are moving out. It really was a good sale for you. I don't think you'll find something else like this with this price at all around here. It is all right. I originally wanted to put down the asking rent, but I think we will end up with a larger investment than we thought. It is all thanks to you. If I ever have to look for somewhere around here again, I will make sure to look for you.
Thank you for that. But where did your husband end up? I thought that he had moved in with you.
He is traveling pretty far away right now. Marriage isn't all it's cracked up to be, right? I will never live with such a hypocrite again. Anyway, if I have any questions again, I shall reach out to you. You have a really good business etiquette. I wouldn't want to go to anyone else.
Is this... Ah, I see. I kind of expected it to go like this. For sure. We will always keep in mind what you are looking for. Wow, traveling can be really tiring, can't it? But I think I feel a lot better from seeing the ocean up this close.
So why don't you go on in?
Why does it keep saying that the code is wrong? Why would she have changed the code without me knowing? Hey! Who is that trying to get in the door? What? Is this not apartment 201? No, this is right. Who are you and why are you in my home? What are you saying? This place was sold suddenly, so I was able to move in. I think you could be the person living here last, but please see what is happening and deal with it. I am the owner of this place now, so please stop yelling and leave. What in the world are you saying? This place has been sold? This is the first place that we've bought after getting married. Who could have sold it?
What is he saying? This is your home, isn't it?
If you need to know anything, please just go to the realtor's office. You shouldn't be walking up on innocent people making a storm in the hallway. I wouldn't have bought this cheap of a place if these kinds of people were going to come in and yell at me. Mom, they are saying that this place has been sold. Something has to be going on. I didn't hear anything about this. We should go to the realtor's office.
Sure, let's go. I wonder what in the world could be going on.
It is just as they said. Your wife had rights to lease the place, so she was able to follow the normal procedures and sell it on her own. If you have any legal questions, I would be happy to cite them for you. How could someone's own home be sold without the person living inside knowing anything about it? What kind of law exists to protect that? She also asked me to inform her if you would stop by. She left some documents for you to take with you. Wow, has she lost her mind? Mom, do you know what these are? These are documents for filing a divorce lawsuit. I can't believe she is trying to get a divorce from me now. We just wanted to go on a nice vacation, and she had all of this in mind. I can't believe it. We can't just take this as it is. There has to be some way that this office takes legal obligation for this. There isn't anything that we can do about it. I had just put the property up as the formal owner requested. Anyway, I hope that you figure this all out. So you get it now? Are you finally seeing what you led me to do? Do you realize how hard it was to be married to you? Even from the beginning, I thought that living in a new environment would have been what was the best for both of us. But all you did was watch me fend for myself. You never thought of it that way? You never thought to stop and maybe think, why is she treating me like this? You know, I have my own way out of these things. I am not helpless. So, you want to get a divorce? You should have talked to me about it first. How could you just go and act so rashly like this without consulting with me first? Are you joking with me? Did I not say it over and over again? I did everything that I could. I flushed out how displeased I was with everything you were asking me to do for you. But you just ended up being a hypocrite. How was I just supposed to believe that you would change and live a happy life? I never want to think about that. Please just sign the documents and send them to me. What if I don't want to? Why should I have to divorce you? I had trusted you that entire time. My little sister wanted to live by herself. Now she doesn't even have anywhere to go. Do you expect us to just sit on the side of the road?
I didn't have any expectations going into this. I did everything that I could on my side. Besides, don't we have some special assets? Those are all in my name as well. We plan to get married and move into that house. Do you have anything to your name to brag about? Anything that you put any effort into?
Partners should have everything down under a joint arrangement. There isn't anything that is just yours or just mine. We had been living by sharing everything.
You're at it again! You're saying that we shared everything? So shouldn't we have been treating each other's families the same way? We had been living in that house while I was doing everything and you were doing nothing. Why would I want to live hearing whatever you wanted done day by day? If you love your family that much, then just move in with them. Don't try to make everyone else's lives more difficult. You have been doing just that. I guess it fits well with your character.
Honey, I really messed up. I won't ever do anything like that again. So can we please move past this? I will start visiting your mother this time. We can start doing more with her. I can't do anything without you.
It's too late for that. Besides, with us being separated now, how do you think you will do at your company? Even without you saying anything, you should keep going into the office. Don't you think rumors are going to spread fast? If everyone were to find out how you treated me, what will you do with yourself?
I really messed up. Can we start over? I will take over everything around the house and I'll do everything that you say. I'll even talk to my mom and cancel our plans to move in with her. Does that sound better?
You'll really make her mad if you say that. You're the oldest son that no one ever doubted, and now you are getting a divorce. Do you think that I will go back on that after this short conversation? Go to your mother and get that paper signed, so that we never have to live together and I won't ever have to get in the middle of you two again. Right at that moment, we are going to be divorced. Do you understand?
I'll go right away. Please, just wait a moment before you do anything.
Oh, it's really cold out here. What happened? Did you work everything out?
Mom, how about you and Julie just live together for now? I can't move in with you anymore.
Oh, what do you mean? You won't live with me? How am I going to tell this to Julie? You keep throwing around wanting to live together or not. Are you lying this time?
That was before I was being divorced. You are being put under the conditions in this contract to not infer with the divorce. I don't want to be named the one to cause a fight on top of the divorce, okay? Shouldn't we make this as easy as we can?
Why couldn't you have just said that you don't want to get divorced? Why are you letting her dictate the situation? Besides, she had been putting money into your savings every month. So how is this becoming a problem with the house?
Is this a problem with the house now? I guess it could be. But she also brought out my reputation at my company. She said that we are getting divorced, so surely there will be a lot of rumors. We are known throughout the office to be together. Don't you think it will cause a scene to be known as the couple that got divorced after only 2 years of marriage?
Why should that matter? And you're even better at the job than she could ever be.
Don't start yelling things that you have no idea about. She is the department head. She holds an even higher title than me. She has a lot more responsibilities than I do. Are you not quite grasping the situation?
So you are just going to throw me away? How could you do this? I raised you to be my eldest son for no reason. How could you throw me to the side so easily?
You need to tell Julie about all of this. You should head on home. I need to go to her and beg her to not let this happen. If we are getting divorced, then she is going to fight for alimony. I would rather not be ran into the ground. I need to smooth this over with her.
I got it. I will get going. How am I going to explain this to Julie? Have you lost your mind to come this late? To break into this place while everyone is sleeping? You know that you are going to exhaust everyone, right?
I just wanted to make this better, so I wanted to come as soon as I could. My mom was going to come at first, but I told her that she should go home so I could come by myself. I am really sorry. I messed up a ton. I thought that if I could apologize in person, maybe you would finally believe me. I am begging you. Can we please start over?
Nothing is going to fix the situation. I don't want to be held responsible for fixing someone else. Have you ever seen a cheater be fixed and miraculously turn into a great partner? No! It's always the person's character that is the problem. Neither you nor your mother have the capacity to be fixed for what you showed in your characters. Do you think that I could continue living my life with you knowing what I know? Do you think I could change all that and just believe your words right now? So please, just let this divorce end in agreement, or else I will turn it into a lawsuit. This is the choice you have. I am giving you the opportunity to make your own choice for how you want this to end. I won't make one more choice in this relationship without something to see for it.
Does it have to be like this? You could give me another chance. I never would cheat on you. I don't know how you could equate me to such a person. I have made some mistakes of my own volition, and even for my mother, but I hope you can understand how I was raised and how that makes me the person I am today.
Those are the kind of chances that I can only give to the people that can make a genuine apology and have the potential to truly turn over a new leaf. I look at you and our relationship, and I don't even see the slimmest of chances that it could be like that for us. You're just reacting to the current situation that you may be losing your house and your job. That is why you are apologizing. Why don't you see that I can deduce that much? I don't really care how you were raised, rather how much you can learn to be a better person. I gave you enough chances to see that and change, but you never did.
That is why I want to apologize, sure. But it's also for our future. Honey, if I didn't love you, then why would I have married you? I saw us living the rest of our lives together.
Could you please just stop and let me live my life? I couldn't bear to die together with you. Go move in with your mother again and then figure out how to change both of your characters. Maybe look into how you can be a better husband for the next time. Now, after having to give you this life advice, I think I have done enough for the both of us in terms of closure. Should I send you off? So, I ended up getting divorced from that man. His actions fell within the line to sue under the law, so I was able to get recognition for my tough married life and won the case. He ended up having to send alimony, and the amount actually ended up being basically what he had in his savings, so we decided to use that instead. Also, just to let you know one more thing, I ended up filing a lawsuit with his mother as well because she had treated me so poorly. I was able to win a small settlement from that as well. How in the world was I going to live my life within that crazy house? Anyway, I think that it was a great choice to escape that situation while I could. If you are going through something similar to my situation, I recommend that you get out as quickly as you can. Thanks to this, I am now able to live a happy life with my mother. Thank you for listening to my story.